Woo! Yay!
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Beardos.
Welcome.
Sorry we're late. It's all Tina's fault.
It is.
She showed up drunk and belligerent, and we had to calm her down.
You had to give me a sedative.
Are you good, Chuck, now?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we had 45
my...
waiting.
But where are we at now? 3, probably?
4, because of your technical difficulties.
We were having
knew
the
it.
biggest show yet.
2 thumbs down.
Well, that's not bad if we only get 2.
It's all good. It makes it authentic. It's just so authentic when you have mistakes, because that's life. Can't plan
That's what we were going for.
Yep.
What do you mean I was outed, James? What did he say? Disco Bob in the house.
Oh, Disco Bob, yes.
Did either of you guys watch the show last night, Bob and Angie's Live?
Mm-mm.
You need to watch the replay.
Okay.
There's some of the best dancing I've ever seen by a geriatric man in my life.
Oh, I'm definitely watching that then. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Seriously.
I'm opening a separate window, so I do this. After the show, of course.
Of course. Hello, Harry. Hello, Marcy. James,
hey, Harry,
and Bobby.
Marcy, did Chuck tell you about the awesome Barbie that I sold last week?
Probably not.
Because I know Marcy collects Barbies, so she would understand my passion.
Collects them? Oh, she better not be collecting them.
Well, loves Barbie. I want to collect them all and keep them, but I don't have room. So I sell them. Paid to dance, huh?
He can dance good, too. Bobby's got some moves. All joking aside, the dude can shake his caboose pretty well.
Really?
Yeah. He kept his clothing on this time, but it was still
Keep
fun.
it PG.
Yeah.
Hi, Serenity. Hi, Jennifer.
That's right.
Jigsaw
I remember
Jim was
Freddie
there.
Jackson, the Serenade. That was so awesome.
Freddie Jackson.
It was amazing.
Hi, Harry. Hi, Dad. Hi, Jigsaw.
Your dad's here? I didn't see your dad.
The book guy. He
Oh,
changed
that's
his
your
YouTube
dad?
channel.
That's awesome. The book guy. So, Nate, does your dad resell as well?
He does. He focuses on books.
Nice.
And does pretty well on it, like older stuff from like early 1900s, if you can find it, in like old yearbooks that are hard to find because people are always collecting that type of stuff.
Like first editions and all that.
Yeah, if you can find it.
Oh, that's cool.
Do random yearbooks sell?
Could you say it again, Chuck?
Assuming you know what your dad does. Do random yearbooks sell on eBay?
I know. Hey, Dad, feel free to comment, but because since you're the expert, but I know he has sold some from like the 50s, 60s, maybe 40s, if I'm correct. Like just like small high schools that are no longer around, or especially around Indiana.
Oh, good. I'm cutting out.
That's really cool. Because if you think about it, like I don't have my high school yearbook, and I would love to have it. I lost mine in a house fire many years ago.
I never thought of that.
Have you ever tried searching yours?
What's that?
Have you ever tried searching yours on eBay to see if someone has one posted?
I haven't, but that's a great idea. I would love to have a copy of it, even though the little comments, see it, have a great summer, see you next year. You're pretty much the best person I ever met. That won't be there. It'll be notes left for somebody else, but I'm okay with that. Like, I would just love to have the yearbook. That's
my yearbook literally had like 5 people sign it.
Boo, boo.
I went up to people and it was so awkward because I did not want a yearbook, and my mom's like, "No, you gotta have a yearbook. Senior year is the best," and it
Nice,
wasn't. And I would walk up to some people and they'd be like, "No, I'm good, but thanks though." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, Nate,
No, it's okay.
I'm a Hoosier too, so I have an
Yep.
Indiana yearbook. Yes.
What was the name of your high school?
North Side. Pretty
Oh, I
boring.
don't-
But we were the
I don't have that
Redskins. We were the Redskins. They changed that now. We're not allowed to be the Redskins anymore.
What's the school name now?
I don't even remember. I saw them post about it. Maybe like Peacemakers or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Something like that. And then I just found out today that my college mascot is no longer acceptable. So they're going to be changing that. I'm like, I have nothing left. You guys take everything from me. Nothing.
I mean, our mascot was pretty safe. We were the Stars, and our mascot, when they would dress them up, looked like a Hostess cake running down the field. So,
How embarrassing for your. Did you guys have a football team?
yeah, we had a football team.
The Stars.
We had a couple good years, but not anymore.
Yeah, that one is pretty lame. But I guess it's really PC, so that's good.
Ours was the Dodgers. So like
Ah,
people from our conference rivals would be like, "What the hell's a Dodger?" And we'd like, "I don't know," because the
that
name
was
of the
my
town,
next question. What is a
Yeah.
Dodger?
it was
Nobody
Dodgeville
knows.
Dodgers, and our mascot was Dodger Dan. I don't know who he was. He was just a dude. I don't know.
If you say Dodger, I think draft dodger. That's the only
That's-
time I've ever heard that phrase. So,
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
which doesn't
Dodger.
sound athletic or admirable in any way. I don't know.
Well, we dodge bullets. I guess maybe that's heroic and athletic.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy. Hello, Tommy and Mark.
I love how Tommy says they keep canceling everything but overexposed chest hair.
I think he's talking about you, Nate.
Oh. Bobby and Marcy, thank you. I wish I would have known you guys in high school because you would have signed my yearbook. That would have gave me 7.
Mine was only signed by like 5 people because my girlfriend at the time like took my book and wrote like 3 pages
Oh.
of shit. I kind of, said I wanted other people to sign, so she had a couple of her friends sign it, and she ruined my life. It wasn't Marcy.
Poor Chuck. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
I'm just kidding. I didn't care that much. Hey, my laptop finally rebooted.
Oh, all right.
That's good because you're cutting in and out a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah, the picture looks better now.
Well, should I switch back? What would
Only
happen?
if you're not going to screw this up.
Let's see what happens. I'm gonna.
Why don't, since you're like the main user or whatever for this one, can't you log in on the other one and then log out of this one if you see that one's working?
I agree, Marcy.
What did Marcy say?
Ex-girlfriend comment.
This is gonna get weird. I don't.
Chuck.
Oh God! Kill it! Kill it!
Is it okay now?
No.
Wow, that was a cool trick.
I don't know how to.
Hold
Hold
it.
it.
This is a wonderful noise. Thank you.
That was interesting.
Which one am I on now?
I see you.
Okay. Important.
It's okay, guys. We're back down to 1 Chuck.
You
Just
can hear
one.
me too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I hear you.
This is a fun show, kids.
Tommy cracks me up.
Swinger
Oh,
gear
God.
on. Just a swinging.
Well, Tina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I
Since
would
we
love
got
to.
Chuck's issues figured out, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, my name is Tina, also known as Resale Royalty 74 over on my channel, and I sell a little bit of everything. I really do dabble in a lot of stuff. I sell fashion, I sell handbags, shoes. Vintage is my favorite thing to sell, and collectibles, hard goods. I even sell grocery items on eBay.
Sweet.
A little bit of everything.
Wow.
I just like to try new things. That's me in a nutshell, the reseller. Sociologist by day, reseller at night.
Sociologist.
Yes.
Like, do you teach?
Actually, I'm into crisis counseling, so I work for a nonprofit. So I'm the CEO at our nonprofit organization. But I do a little bit of crisis counseling here and there and fundraising. That's my 9-to-5 job.
So you're
That's awesome.
important.
Yeah, I'm overworked. But I do love it, though. I really love it.
Patrick Murphy, tech support here is terrible.
Top notch.
Hi, Patrick.
That's what I'm going to name my tech support company. Chuck's top.
Bobby's saying there's an echo.
Now? Everything's off. I only got one computer up. Is it when all of us talk, Bobby, or just Nate?
Could be.
Is it me, Bobby?
Is it me, Bobby?
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo either. Tina had an echo.
Oh, I had an echo?
Maybe she was stuttering. Don't judge
Maybe. Could have been my other personality talking at the same time.
her. I apologize for all the technical crap, people. But hey, we don't have anything good to talk about anyway.
That's because I'm here, isn't it?
Yes. I asked Nate if he wanted to back out of this one. We thought about it for a while.
You had your chance. Had your chance. Too late. You're already live.
Dang. So do you have any pets?
I do. I have a little baby Chihuahua. Well, she's an old lady, but she's
But they look
really
like
little.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah. She has her own little winter coat, several different outfits. Yeah. She's cute. Sweet. She thinks she's a Rottweiler.
Oh, really?
Is she
Oh,
mean
yeah.
then?
Her name is Sophie. But yeah, she's vicious.
So your Chihuahua, you say it's tiny?
Yeah, she's pretty little.
Tiny.
Well, she's overweight. But
Yeah.
I don't mind. She doesn't mind.
We have a Chihuahua and she is very overweight. Like,
Oh, is she?
yeah, it's
Well, the
not
vet
good.
says, hey, as long as she's happy, don't worry about it. And I'm like, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to cut back on treats and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
she's my baby.
It's hard to because they're excited. It's like it's what they live for.
I know. It's true. So true.
And you have grown children, right?
I have one daughter.
Okay.
She is 15 in 2 days.
Oh,
That's it.
15 in 2 days. I have a 15-year-old too.
Oh,
Does she know everything?
mostly, yeah.
Isn't that nice to have someone in the house that knows everything?
It is. It's
So
so,
handy.
nice. Finally, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you start to appreciate your parents more when you have a teenager in the house.
Yep. Or when they say one day you're going to have a kid that's just like you, and you're like, whatever. And then you do.
Yeah. You hate
like-
to
And
admit
then you can't get mad.
You can't get mad. You can't. You really can't.
I noticed that just from my job, like, because I work on a college campus, and the students that drive me nuts, the ones that I think are jerks, when I sit down and I'm honest with myself, it's like they're acting like I used to. They're
Yeah. Makes all the sense. When I pick up my daughter from high school, I'm literally blown away at the cars these kids drive.
Oh yeah.
When I was in high school, you were lucky if you got a junker like on your senior year. these kids have luxury rides. I'm like, wow, what is with these kids these days? I can't believe it.
Yeah, my first car was 21 years old when I bought it, and I paid $500 for it.
I paid $500 for my first car. Didn't last long.
Hello, Dave. Thanks for coming, man.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave's homeless. It's really sad. Don't talk about it. It'll make him feel bad.
Oh.
But he's got internet somehow. I don't understand.
He must be at Starbucks.
P. Murph told his hellspawn he doesn't want grandchildren until after he's dead. I originally told my daughters they were allowed to date 6 months after they buried me. But that didn't work out.
Didn't go well.
No. Mark paid $25 for his first car. That must have been a doozy.
Whoa, ouch.
Bobby paid $125 for his.
$125. Wow. Earl Scheib. Oh, I remember the Earl Scheib paint jobs.
Did you see Tommy's comment? Must be you echoing because there ain't no sound getting through my chest fur or man fur or whatever he said.
Is there still an echo? I'm sorry.
It's like a buffer, right, Nate? Your armor.
Yeah, I hear it once in a while. Sometimes it's with you, Chuck, and then sometimes it's with Tina, but I don't know who it is.
That means it's Nate's fault. It is the chest hair.
The chest hair. Yeah.
What do you drink, Tina? Are you a drinker at all?
This is full of water. I drink water all day. I also have my backup, Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I do drink, though, adult beverages.
What's
I
your
do like
favorite?
margaritas. Just the plain lime margarita. It's got to be a good quality tequila. That's my drink.
There. I muted myself while you were, as you said your last word.
It actually worked.
It did. I know, Bobby. See what I got into?
Somewhere around here I have a whiteboard and dry erase markers. I could just participate that way.
So what do you guys drink? You asked me what I drink. What do you guys drink?
I drink whiskey mostly and sometimes beer. Whatever I can get my hands on.
Right.
Mouthwash.
Mouthwash.
Oh my god.
Whatever works.
Airplane glue.
Yeah. Grandpa's cough medicine.
I'm a whiskey, beer, and then I drink nothing but water. So.
Oh yeah. No soda at all?
No, I've not had soda for 6 years now. So.
Oh, I would die. I would just die.
I did it because the doctor told me I needed to because of my throat, and then I realized I could compensate with beer and whiskey and be okay. So I know that's
it just all evens out. It's wonderful. Was it the carbonation?
Yeah, it was like basically I have like Barrett's esophagus, so it was really irritating my throat, and I've realized I can tolerate beer and whiskey. Is not best for everything else, but here I am.
It works. It works. Yeah.
Is the echo gone? I hope. I turned my speakers down and moved.
I don't hear anything.
I'm having a hard day.
It's
I feel like
tough.
Chuck's is gonna have a mental breakdown by the middle of the show or something.
Bear pipes? What's bear pipes? What's P. Murph talking about?
I don't know.
So while we're talking, I keep taking a little sip of whiskey, and then I'm chasing it with pickle juice. Who suggested that, Nate?
Oh,
What?
I think it was Misha. Misha, we promised. I went out and got the Jameson whiskey like I was suggested from last week, and I was told to chase it down pickle juice that it was, I don't know if they said good or what, but I've had a couple of shots of this, and I'm not a fan, but I'll do it again to show that I've done it. But it's not my favorite, but it does cut the burn of the whiskey out of your throat.
Oh, I was wondering why you were drinking the pickle juice. So that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, and then me and my wife looked it up today, and it's a pickleback shot. Never heard of it till today.
Never heard of it either.
I actually don't hate it. I'm just concerned about drinking that much sodium because I'm at that age.
Yeah.
Slurring. Well, the pickle juice is supposed to be great for if you're dehydrated or to prevent dehydration. I do know that.
Really?
I guess it's the potassium or something in it. I don't know, but my doctor told me that because I was getting leg cramps, and I was like, "Wow, that really works."
So
You
drink pickle juice if you are having cramps?
If you're dehydrated.
Okay.
Yes.
You'd think it'd be the opposite because pickle juice is like.
Yeah, so like salty, and tart.
Yeah.
It works.
Hi, Bear.
How about straight vodka with hot dog water chaser?
Oh. Oh.
So one time, I get migraines occasionally. And one time my brother, when I was like 19, 20, my brother wanted me to go partying with him. And I had a migraine. And he's like, yeah, bullshit, you just don't want to go. And I'm like, no, I don't feel good. He's like, I know a cure. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, let me mix you up something. And honest to God, he got one of those big goblets, and he put a shot of every booze he had, and he had a pretty full bar. He also put like pickle juice in it. There was Pepto-Bismol in it.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even know what else. But then he stirred it with a piece of bologna and left that in it. And he told me to slam it and eat the bologna, and my headache would go away. Do you think it worked?
No, I think you probably vomited.
It worked. I don't think it actually worked, but my headache happened to go away shortly after drinking it. So
maybe it just took like your mind off of the fact that your head hurt, and all you could think about was how gross this was that you're drinking.
Possibly.
That's nasty.
It was the nastiest thing I ever drank. There was Pepto-Bismol in it, but he was like bigger than me, and I was afraid.
Yeah. You're like, okay. Swamp water. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, Bear needs a wrench.
What for? What's he going to do with it?
Cool things.
All right, if he promises to do something really cool with it.
Boop. It's not the pickle juice, Bobby. I love
Hey, Lucky Seven.
I love Patrick's comment. Pickle juice, Lord God, vomit in my mouth and be gone, stomach demons.
That sounds terrible. It really does.
You've met I can juggle the wrench. I bet you can't. I want to see it. I want a video.
Okay, Tina, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Tomorrow, you go in, put your 2-week notice in because you're going to become a full-time DJ. What's your DJ name?
That would be so awesome.
Hey, Jeff.
I really need time to think of this.
Do you have an answer, Chuck?
Wow. My DJ name would have to be something like... This is hard.
That's a hard one because, it sticks with you when you pick it. That's it. You can't go back and change it.
Hardcore silverback bitch.
What was that?
Silverback.
Naked bikini hammock. Naked
Jeez,
banana hammock.
That is a hard one.
Roadkill cheap beer. I don't know.
I think I would go with Hey, everybody, it's DJ Freaky Flash, a girl with a curve.
Freaky
I think I'll go with
Flash.
that. Freaky Flash. It's got to have flash in it. You know, I like sparkle and stuff like that. So
Sparkle,
it's gotta have
yes.
flash. It's tough. That's a tough question.
Do you have one, Nate?
Yeah, and this is going to sound really bad, but that's just how my mind works. But I think it'd be hilarious for my name to be Beat It with Nate. Beat with Nate.
What?
You know what I mean? Beats, as in beats. But it's something no one's going to forget. They're like, oh my God, Beat It with Nate.
Yeah, okay. I can see
And
where
I'm
this
done.
is going.
I don't think I'll ever forget it now.
Exactly.
I got another one. I got a better one. I know what I want mine to be. Flavored with meat.
Hey, that sticks.
Flavored
There
with
you
meat.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
memorable.
That was going to be my band name if I ever learned how to sing or play an instrument.
Oh, wow. Well, don't give up. It could happen.
Hey, if the Stones can still play, I could start now, couldn't I?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I heard their drummer just passed away. That's sad.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they just said it on the news the other day.
Wow, way to bring that up, Chuck.
Now
Charlie
I'm
Watts.
depressed.
Charlie Watts.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. They said
Yeah.
he's playing for like 80 years or some nonsense. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is insane. I knew they canceled some dates because of him, but I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
It
I
is
like
sad.
Charlie Watts.
They're
He was so
awesome.
weird. He would, they're there rocking and singing these songs, and he would sit there playing the drums with that weird smile on his face. I don't know if you've ever seen him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looked
Awesome.
like a creeper, but I hope he's resting easy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bobby had a name for me, DJ Forkmeister. I like it. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Patrick raised the roof and dropped the pants with DJ Beat It with Nate.
So Patrick should be your marketing manager.
I know.
He'll get you. You'll be in.
I'm sure Patrick could come up with some good DJ names, being that he is one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this show has went
Nice.
downhill. Sorry, guys.
I think this is the best show we've ever had so far.
This is
So
on
really
me.
went downhill.
This is on me. I need to keep my mouth shut sometimes.
Should I pretend to have more technical issues, or
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Can't hear anything.
I have to reboot again? DJ Captain Alien.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That sticks too.
You know, my stepsister was a professional DJ, and she lives in Southern California, and she used to do it for celebrities and stuff.
Wow.
And her DJ name was Kimberly S. She just used her first name and her last initial. Wasn't anything exciting or cool.
But sometimes your work just outshines the name, you know? So
I guess.
it's Kimberly.
And I don't know what it takes to be good at DJing. Yeah, I don't know if she actually did mixing and stuff.
See, that's the thing. Back in the 90s and the 80s, you had to have this skill set where you're wicked, all that stuff, you know? Nowadays, they just put on a record and let it spin.
Yeah,
Or
Well,
not
ours-
even, it's all digital now.
yeah. Just bring your thumb drive.
Yeah.
They put it in there and go get a drink.
Do that. Bring a thumb drive. Yeah. I think the skill is dying off.
It's a damn shame. What's this
It
world
is.
coming to?
Can't have a good DJ anymore. Bad. Record. Old school.
See, Patrick, what a record is. It's like a CD, but bigger.
It's a big circle.
And you couldn't leave them in the sun. You couldn't scratch them. You weren't supposed to stand them on end.
Yep.
Or wait, you weren't supposed to lay them flat. One or the other, I don't know.
You're not supposed to stack them and lay them flat, or they get scratched. Everything scratches them.
I won't tell all your secrets, Patrick.
I bought a really cool MJ. It wasn't the Thriller. It was Off the Wall album of the day. I went to a swap meet in North Carolina, and the guy was selling them, and I was like, "Ooh, I want that. I don't have that one." More collectible stuff that just take up space.
Was PYT on that album, or was that on
I
Thriller?
think it was. I think it's on Off the Wall. That was his first like big one. I mean, solo career.
Yeah, right. He had some good songs on there.
Oh yeah.
I watched WKRP too. That's how I know all about radio.
I watched it too when I was really little.
Yeah, me too. That was my favorite. Let's see. What else can we harass Tina with, Nate?
I'm sure you got a question. You always have some random questions.
All right. I got a question.
Okay.
You usually have the trivia questions, I think.
Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall?
Oh my god.
He was trying to avoid the summer slump.
Ooh,
He
you're
saw his
actually close.
future.
That's actually
Close?
pretty close.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a lousy summer, so he had a great fall.
She wins. She scores. Yes.
Tell her what she wins. You get a Hostess Ding Dong.
Really? That's awesome. I just had a Twinkie yesterday. I could use a ding dong.
We buy the old ones on clearance.
Not so good.
So if you could get a 1 hour lesson from any professional athlete, who would you choose?
Michael Jordan. No question. Michael Jordan. Always MJ.
That's a great choice.
Yeah. I saw
If you had
him
1
play
hour to
live.
what?
If you could get a 1 hour lesson from any professional athlete, who would you choose?
Oh, okay.
I saw him play live when he was playing for the Bulls back in the day, you know.
Holy
stuff.
cow.
Unfortunately, the only time I saw him play live was his last year with the Wizards.
Ooh, yeah, not a good year.
Like, I mean, he still put up like 15 points, but it's like, man, you don't even dunk.
No, he really
Yeah.
didn't.
No,
That wasn't good. Yeah. But he's an amazing athlete.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the GOAT?
Brooke, what's your answer?
Oh, I have to have an answer?
Yeah, it goes all three ways. You have to have one. Nate has to have one.
I would pick Brett Favre just because I think it'd be awesome to hang with Brett Favre. Because I'm guessing
Yeah.
he'd be doing shots of whiskey and chasing it with more shots of whiskey. And I
Wait,
think
this is supposed to be a lesson, you said.
he's teaching.
I know. I'm like, what
happened?
lesson are we learning here?
Next thing you know, you're putting some back.
It didn't
He's
say
like,
you have to
this is
learn
how
a
you
lesson
destroy
about
your liver
their
in an hour.
sport. It's a life lesson, not a.
Oh, well, that's different then. Okay. All right, Nate, what's your answer?
I'm not. I hate the Bears. Let's just say this, but I think it wouldn't be much of a life lesson. I don't think. But Mike Ditka, like in his prime, to get a spin an hour with him.
Oh my!
He was just mean and
Intense.
I think he spit on people. Like it was just. It'd be interesting to be around that intensity.
Yeah.
And then I may have a heart attack with him. Who knows?
Did you guys ever see those SNL skits, The Bears?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, it did Mike Ditka.
Ditka the Bears.
I always loved it too, where they're like heart attack.
Yeah.
In their chest.
Polish sausage. Ditka the Bears. Hey, how many heart attacks is that for you? That makes a baker's dozen for me.
Yeah. Those were some of the best skits. That's when SNL was so funny.
Yes.
Now, not so much, but yeah, really funny. I do have. Can I have an honorable mention to that question?
Of course.
My
I'll allow
other
it.
favorite, Peyton Manning, of course.
Who?
Peyton Manning. You know who?
Hockey, right?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Marge Shot. Who's Marge Shot? That was an owner, wasn't it? Who's Marge Shot?
Which she was with the Cincinnati Reds, right?
Like the owner or something, right?
I think was she the owner? I think she was an owner. I think so.
I feel like I think she was.
I don't think the Reds had too many players named Marge, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. I think it was the Cincinnati Reds, I want to say.
First annual turkey drop. Yes. Classic episode, Jeff. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
So I got a question while we're waiting on to find out who Marge is. Patrick, if you're listening still, we need to know who Marge is. Okay. So what apps do you use or app that you use but you hate using it, but you use it anyways daily?
Ooh.
Or do you have any?
Oh, I have lots of apps. I have to say photo room is such a pain in my butt. You know, I happen to go there and reset the background and all that when I'm doing my listing, but it just really makes your photos look great. So I use it.
When Paul, Philly Flipper is the one that told me about it,
Mm-hmm.
and it like changed my listing.
It
I know it's extra work, but
yeah,
it's amazing how they look now.
What app?
Oh yeah.
Photo room. Don't pay for it. I don't pay. Do you pay for it, Tina?
No. I use the free.
Yeah. Yeah, you do it.
You can just crop out the logo.
Yeah. So when you go to post your picture on eBay where you have the option to edit the picture, you can crop out where it says photo room at the bottom.
Oh, sure.
But you know, like on eBay, when you list direct to eBay, it'll allow you to like white out the background. It'll like automatically do that for you if you want.
I've heard that, but I haven't figured it out yet.
So
It's
mine
only
will
on your
pop
phone.
up.
What's that?
Mine will pop up when I'm listing, and it looks terrible half the time because it's like automated. So it like cuts into the picture and stuff, and I'm like, does your app even know what it's doing? Like,
Yeah, I agree. They don't look as good on the eBay. The Amazon FBA, same thing. They'll allow you to white out the background. Well, they make you white out the background. There's no allow if you want to list it. If it's something that they're not already, like it's not something that's already listed and you're new to listing it,
yeah,
you must white out the background. But see, on the photo room, sometimes I want to put like a brick wall background. Depends on the color, especially because I do clothing too. So depending on the color of the outfit, I want something to contrast the color to make it pop out. And I will tell you, when you use those color backgrounds and all that, my listings get a lot of attention when I do that. Because when someone's scrolling through, they see this, bright, like one has a red line box around it and all that. I've been testing different things, and that really makes a difference as far as people stopping and looking at it. It's all free, yeah. Mm-hmm. Some of the backgrounds are not. You just click replace background, and it'll show you all these different ones in the app that you can use.
I'm gonna check that out then. See, like play around with it and see if I can get more views on certain items.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Grateful Queen.
The Grateful Queen. Hi, friend.
I just started watching her a couple weeks ago. She's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go subscribe to her right now.
She is positive, full of energy, just a lot of fun. Really sweet person. Yeah.
See, Patrick Murphy hates the YouTube app. Jeff hates the eBay app. I hate Instagram. I can't figure it out. I'm stupid on Instagram.
I don't like the Instagram app either, actually. It's hard to navigate.
Hey, I'm getting used to it now. It took me a long time, but I feel like not an expert, but I know enough to be dangerous on Instagram now. So
watch out.
You are dangerous.
Yeah. Now, do you guys list any items for sale on Instagram, or do you just like
I never have
talk to other resellers? I never have either, but a lot of people say they have success with that.
I've actually played around with doing that just to see if I can, if anything, get more views on the item.
Yeah.
But
maybe even bring more traffic to your site,
Yeah. Because if I post it on Instagram, someone wants to buy it, I'll post it for a little bit cheaper than what it is on eBay just because I won't have the fees if I can, sell it to someone directly.
Yeah.
Did you say you've sold stuff on Instagram or not yet?
I haven't. I've thought about trying it because I see a lot of other people do it. So I'm like, should I try that?
Tonight,
But I did just come out with my first coupon on eBay. I've never done the coupon thing.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet either.
Well, I've had 2 sales since I did it 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
That coupon, it's to encourage repeat buyers.
What?
So
I guess what is your coupon? If you don't mind me asking.
Mine is 25% off, and it's like I can't remember. You give them you assign them a coupon code for it, and then you set the date. Like mine, I made it a Halloween thing, so it expires October 31st. So I only send it to my people that have already purchased from me in the past and didn't send it back, and they get to use the promo code on anything in my closet or platform. Now you can be more specific when you're creating your coupon. You can say only items from $50 on up, or however you want to do it. It's
That's
totally
cool.
up to you.
It seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I've had a couple sales. I'm doing it like an experiment to see if that encourages repeat buyers, because I always send them a little card with my info, like my eBay store, my Poshmark, all that. But I want to see on eBay if that encourages repeats, because Poshmark I have several repeat buyers, but not eBay. So
Hello, Ispy. Welcome.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow and see if I can.
Yeah,
get
it's pretty
some of my
interesting.
previous buyers to come back.
Hello,
yeah, because
Journey.
you'll go to all your orders, your past orders. I've already paid, shipped, everything, and it'll say there's a little link there. It says send coupon, send coupon. You already have to have your coupon made, but then you can just send them a coupon. Go down there, decide who you want to send it to and who you don't.
Well, I see it in there all the time. I'm just like, what is this? I never clicked on it. So it's like,
same here. I kept going by and asking other people, have
Yeah.
you tried the coupon? They're like, no, I'm thinking of it. And I was like, screw it. I'm going for it. Let's see what happens.
I could look it up, but I just don't.
Yeah.
hi, Big Brother. Hi, Journey.
Oh,
Still trying to figure out MySpace. Who said that?
P. Murph. I was never on MySpace.
Did you ever
remember
answer,
MySpace.
Chuck?
For what?
For an app that you use daily but you hate?
Yeah, Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay.
Mhm.
I hate it. Stupid.
Yeah. What was yours, Nate?
Boy,
I
ahoy.
hate TikTok.
Oh,
I
I
hate
don't even
TikTok.
have the app. I refuse to get that.
I've never been on that.
Don't get it but I love it at the same time because I do find funny videos and then I show my family. So it's like,
Wait a minute. Don't you
works.
have another channel on TikTok or something? Somebody said you had like. Am I wrong about this?
I have a TikTok. I don't post there often. I mean, I did for a while, but I don't know.
Okay.
I was posting things that was getting the wrong attention, I think.
Oh, gotcha.
Gino's here. Everyone shape up. Gino's
I don't know. I
Uh-oh.
don't
Hey,
post
Gino.
enough. I'm not
Grandma's
consistent
here.
enough on social media to continuously keep at it and build a following, and that's on me. I just don't really care for social media, but
Yeah.
Except
I
you.
try to.
It's kind of like one of the things you have to do. You kind of
Yeah.
have to have some type of social media presence, but like I'll just list on Facebook Marketplace, but I don't actually go in there and do anything with my account, like
Yeah. Like I advertise on Facebook once in a while for I always do for this show and then
oh, good.
once in a while for my channel, but then on I don't know. I don't know what it is. I would be okay with just disappearing forever off social media, but I kind of want some things to work out and you need social media for it. So it's like, damn it.
So here's a question: is YouTube social media? Does that count as social media?
I
I
think it
kind of
is.
think it is.
But you're still communicating with people, like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
And then
But you
now
got
YouTube
Facebook
has
Live.
a thing. Oh, yeah.
You got Instagram Live. I don't know.
Well,
It's debatable, right?
With
Yeah,
YouTube
OnlyFans.
as well. they have that whole homepage now where it's almost like Facebook or something where people are like doing polls and like stuff like that now.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's turning more and more into like an Instagram or something eventually because people are posting statuses, which I don't even know how you do that. I mean, it took me forever to figure out how to
I think
post
you
a
have to
video.
have like a certain amount of followers or
Okay.
subscribers for that, I believe.
I was wondering how that happened.
Hello,
I think you
Danica.
put it in your community.
Sorry.
I could be wrong.
No, I have no idea.
Everyone in
I like-
Sage is
I
social.
like NC Picker's comment.
If you spend time in comments, technically, you never look at comments. I would say it's not social media.
Oh, that's fair.
Except that,
Yeah.
That's fair.
RNC Picker, Danica, hello.
Thank you, Gino.
Gino, Glam's Closet or Glamma's Closet, hello.
Don't thank Gino for
Grandma.
subscribing. Gino will harass you until the day you die now.
He deserves to harass you, Chuck. You almost made him lose all of his subscribers and got him banned from YouTube for a couple
We got him to negative subscribers, I believe.
No way.
But he keeps coming back for more. We're going live tomorrow on Gino's channel.
Oh, awesome. That'll be fun.
It is fun.
Hmm.
I just sit there and look stupid, and Gino throws his charm out there, and people come and watch him, and I just smile and look pretty.
There you go. Wear your second best tie tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to. Not this one. This is the swanky one for my show.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I mean, that's top notch.
Thank you. It's a
Yep.
Duville. Probably Corella Duville.
Yeah. Right.
Hello, Marcus. Thanks for
Hey,
coming, buddy.
Marcus. Hello. So I want to go back to TikTok for a second.
Uh-oh.
I want to tell you guys, since Nate mentioned it, this is what bothers me about TikTok. Because it's like seeped into every other platform. Like you see it, different TikTok videos on Facebook, Instagram, all that. And like I'll be scrolling through Instagram. All I follow on there are other resellers, right? It's my reseller account.
Me too.
And every third post is a TikTok thing. It's just like someone's dancing and doing all these things and everything. And I'm like, what? Please stop. This is annoying. When it's like so many, how much can I scroll? Like, it's frustrating. It's just like everybody's doing it. That's why I don't like TikTok.
Thanks for
But if
noticing.
it was
that.
Bobby dancing, I'd stop and watch. I'd be like, oh, cat guy.
Hey, if I saw Bobby dancing, I'd be like, hey.
Yeah, right.
I actually have his video ready to play after this because I got to see this.
That's awesome. I have to go back and watch it now too.
Yeah.
All you have
After
to do
the
is
serenade, I must watch it.
watch the comments for when he gets, the super chats or whatever, because that's when he dances. Is after he gets paid.
Oh, I've seen that before though. When he was with Angie on a chat, that when he got the super chat, he was dancing. I did see that in the past, so I'll have to catch this one.
Oh, he was on
Yeah,
fire last night.
I'm going to have to send him some super chats so he dances for me.
Hello, Glamma's Closet.
Yeah.
Thank you for noticing my tie.
Hi, Marcus. Hi, Cameron.
Tea at
Cameron's
the
here?
Ritz.
I didn't see Cameron. Hi, Cameron.
Oh, we've got a challenge happening here. I like this.
Hello, Keith. A challenge. What's that?
Oh, Gino
Gino's
is challenging
challenging
Bobby to a dance off.
No, that I'd like to see.
That would be so worth watching. That's awesome.
We should all get a bunch of
Yes.
singles and go watch them two dance in their Speedos.
And make
Whoever-
it rain.
Whoever brings in the most cash wins.
Yes.
I love how Keith is like, is this on or is this a replay?
This is a replay, Keith.
This is all a dream.
He's like, I meant to fast forward.
Get to the part where they say good night.
Right.
So, Tina, I have to ask, do you have anything you hate to sell?
Yes.
What's that?
Yes. I really like to avoid like fine china. I won't lie. Okay, coffee mugs sell great, and there's some great value in them. I hate to ship them. I really do. I hate shipping them. I hate you have to wrap them all up, and I know how to do it. I've watched some amazing resellers on here. It doesn't mean I enjoy it. I don't like it. I'll put it last, and I'm like, I'm going to do the easy stuff first, then I'll get to the mug, and then it just sits there, and I get the warning saying, why haven't you shipped this item? And then I go do it. But it's just, I do not enjoy wrapping, shipping dishes. I also don't like to pick up like large bulk items. I know it's a big thing. People like the golf bags, great flip, but I'm just like, the thought of wrapping that thing up and shipping it, woo, no. Those are the things I don't like to sell. Kids' clothes. I don't sell kids' clothes. I do, but I try to avoid it. I never pick them up on purpose. Can't make a lot of money on them. So
I don't blame you there.
Yeah. What about you guys? What do you not want to sell or not like selling?
I
Go
hate
ahead, Chuck.
I hate clothing because, I mean, it is easy to ship, but it just seems, because my wife sells a lot of it, it seems like you have to have every measurement and you have to be so meticulous and looking for stains. And I always miss stuff in the store, and then I get it home and take pictures. Oh, there's a stain, there's a tear. You know,
yeah. Like I need to learn how to bring one of those small fluorescent lights, because when I go to photograph and I put the light on it is when I'll see a small stain or a little, material flaw. And I'm like, why did I pick that up? I'm going to start taking it into the thrift store with me and go like this on each item looking, because that's the worst when you get home and you're like, that's going back now, what a waste of money. Frustrating.
Glamis Closet says, dishes scare me. Also cooking, mapping, scrubbing, laundry. Oh, mapping. I can't read.
Yeah, I'm not much of a cook these days ever since I got my second job reselling.
Are you a good cook? Are you a good cook otherwise? You know what you're doing?
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't say I'm a great cook. My husband's a chef. He's the cook in the family, okay? I do bake well. I like to bake from scratch. I'll make desserts all day long, but cooking, I can get by. As long as you like hamburger helper, you're good. Some corn.
Hey, keep it simple. Life's too short to stress over cooking.
I mean, anymore, we discuss it in my home because it's just three of us, me, my husband, my daughter. And we were just like, let's keep doing vacations on Thanksgiving break. Let somebody else do the cooking. So that's when we like to plan our vacation. We go somewhere to a destination.
That's smart.
I agree.
That whole day cooking garbage. Oof. No.
Glamis Closet says you're a good cook because you're a Midwestern mom.
Well, thank you. I guess if you like Midwest food, you would like my cooking.
What is Midwest food? I don't know what Midwest food is.
I guess,
You're in the Midwest.
I know. I still don't know what it means to have Midwest food. I thought
meat, potatoes, and bread. Like,
oh, okay.
I was raised, you have a piece of bread and butter with every meal. That's the way I was raised. Full school,
we did that.
And so when I started eating lower carb, not low carb, lower carb, I had to cut out that piece of bread, and I'm still hurting from it. Like, it's just killing me. But that's a Midwest thing. I didn't know that until I moved where I'm at now. I'm in the Southwest, and people just don't do that here.
We used to have potatoes like with every meal, either mashed or fried or baked.
Fried.
We literally, like growing up, it seemed like every Sunday we had fried potatoes.
Yep.
Every Sunday. Even if you did not like them, you were eating them.
Yes. All the time, potatoes. Yep.
My grandpa would literally take it, because he always had bread with his meals too. And he would literally take the bread and soak up the grease out of the frying pan and eat it.
Oh, yeah, that's old school.
That is another reason he's no longer.
But I was raised to sop up my gravy with the bread. Like, you have to sop it up with the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wonder why we're so unhealthy in the Midwest.
Hey.
Huh.
People are unhealthy everywhere.
It's true. Not in California.
They're all healthy?
Well, you know how, California cuisine is typically healthy food, if you ever notice.
That's stupid.
I know, it's kind of dumb, but it is. And then whenever I go to California, I'm like, I feel so ugly. I'm surrounded by all these beautiful people. California has the pretty people. I don't get it. I don't know why they all flock to that region, but they do. Strange.
It's all those healthy diets.
Yeah,
Gee-
I know.
Gee,
Avocado,
so
salad.
if you have any tips on shipping live elephants,
No, none. Nope.
a big
I-
diaper, Gino. There's a tip for you. All right, so
Yeah,
since
no.
we're on food, here's a question for you. If you were a fish, what type of bait would guarantee you got caught?
Fried chicken.
No kid.
No question.
That was easy.
Oh gosh, that's my go-to. Anywhere I go, fried chicken. Like I just love it. I would fall for it every time. Mhm. Yep.
So KFC or Popeyes?
I guess it depends on my mood because I remember the bread. I have to have the KFC biscuit. I love their biscuits.
Yes.
So the biscuit with honey with my fried chicken. But I do like Popeyes, not for their biscuits, they're garbage. But I like it with like their dirty rice and all that and the mashed potatoes. So it's tough. It's tough. That's a tough one. I don't know.
So
Probably
Nate,
KFC.
if somebody were to put a tiger pit in your backyard, how would we get you caught in it?
A tiger.
Mexican food, man. I could literally eat Mexican food every day of my life.
Mexican.
Like you
What's
could,
your
like,
favorite
there's-
Mexican dish though, Nate?
I would have to go with. So I like
Hey, Paul.
like just black beans, corn, rice, and then grilled or sautéed peppers and onions with some some of that Mexican white cheese sauce. Mm.
Oh yeah, queso.
Yeah, you don't eat meat. That's right?
That's
No,
right.
sir.
Bless your
Hi,
heart.
Paul. Did you say bless your heart?
Bless your heart.
It's been about 2.5 years now. So
Oh my gosh. When I got COVID like in 2019 when it first showed up here.
Yeah.
Before it
and
was cool.
Before it was the trend, Slept in a chair for a month. I couldn't even lay in bed. I was coughing my head off. But anyway, so after that, I had an aversion to red meat. You know how people like lost their taste and smell? I couldn't, if someone opened, raw meat around me, I just wanted to vomit. So gross. And I said, oh my gosh, I told my husband, what if I have to turn into a vegetarian? And he's like, we're getting divorced. It ain't gonna work.
you're out.
You're out of here. We eat meat in this family.
Thanks. That's harsh.
Yeah, it's hard. But eventually I got over the hump and now I'm all good. But that
Hi,
was
Paul.
so bizarre. K&D Flips has a good point. That is California food, Nate. That is a good point. Yes. It really is. It's Baja. That's Baja.
The best Mexican food I ever had was actually in the Baja, California. My dad took me down there, and on the beach, there was a little shack that made fish tacos. And it was fresh fish that they deep fried right there, and they fried the tortillas, and the corn tortillas fried. Oh my God, melt in your mouth.
That's funny because the best fish tacos I've ever had was in Escondido in California. It was a little beach town. It just looked like a little mom and pop shop. Walked in there, it looked dirty and disgusting. I should have never eaten there. The best fish tacos ever. I was like, sure, I'll try them. Fresh catch. Oh, it was so good. So
Hey,
good.
those little mom and pop shops that are like nasty looking, and for me, a germaphobe, I have to block it out as much as I can.
Yeah.
But they have the best food.
They really do.
I don't know if
you
it's
just
like
go
all
off
the
highway
stuff
and eat
building
somewhere.
up that adds to the flavor or what, but it just
I don't know.
works.
Maybe it's the build up, the grease in the pan. I don't know.
The grill is really seasoned.
Very well seasoned. It's good stuff.
Hello, Paul.
Well, Chuck, what's your answer?
What was the question?
That's the
Oh,
tiger pit.
Yeah, the bait. There's so many foods that I can't say no to. Let's go with a cheeseburger, like a bar burger
Oh yeah.
from a local bar, greasy, seasoned grill.
Yeah. Bar burgers are just a step above. They're
Yes.
so good. Bar food's awesome.
The Taco Chronicles.
I don't think I've seen that.
They had a fish taco. That sounds like my kind of porn right there.
Cheese curds. Yeah.
Cheese curds would
Hi,
work.
Teresa.
Just about anything my wife makes. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Hello, Paul. Now, is that fried cheese curds, Marcy, or the squeaky fresh ones?
Oh. I didn't know there was a difference.
Oh, yeah. You can get just the cheese, the fresh cheese curds, or you can get the deep fried ones.
Oh, I assumed they were all deep fried,
Oh, no.
but they're good.
What's the most
Really
unusual
cannot
thing
go
you ever
wrong.
found thrifting?
What was
the
that? Sorry, I interrupted.
God dang it.
I know, I'm a loser.
This is why our show is falling apart.
Can't get our shit together.
Yeah.
What's the most unusual thing you ever found when you were thrifting?
Unusual thing I found. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't even. That's a tough one. That's tough. I mean, I've seen all sorts of weird things out thrifting, but I mean, I've seen jock straps. That's weird to me. Like, why would you donate that to the Goodwill? I don't know. That's bizarre to me. There are many pieces of art I've seen that were very unusual.
Oh, yeah.
Like the homemade art, and they donate it. I'm like, ooh. Yeah.
Bear had one there.
Oh,
Good
really?
job. No, did you see Bear's
Oh.
answer?
I don't think I've ever seen one. Just the jock strap.
I'm not sure if I did. Because I've told the story before. I found a large, it was made of like stone, like marble or something, very smooth, but heavy. That had to weigh like 4 pounds, man part. I'm not sure if it was a tool or a decorative piece.
I bet it was art. It's a sculpture.
I don't know, but it was. I was actually at an auction and I reached in, I pulled it out of a box, and there's a little kid next to me, and I shoved it back down there. And I was like,
You're like, put that back. A marble piece. Wow. And it's probably worth like $50,000 somewhere.
probably molded from somebody famous or something.
Oh, Rod Jeremy. Probably. Remember I posted on Instagram about this like probably 6 months ago. I got this big old wholesale liquidation box from backstock.com. And one of the items was this really small, it's like 4 inches long, and it's a tube of lipstick. And I was like, well, what in the world is this? I thought it was a charger for your phone. You know how they have those portable chargers? Because I mean, what else would it be? And there was no instructions with it in the box. It just was called lick stick. And I'm like, I don't know, it must be a phone charger, but there's no, and I look at the end, I'm like, there's nothing to plug it into the phone with. It doesn't make sense. So my husband's like, just plug it in, and once it's powered up, see what happens. Power it up, press the button.
Oh my God.
It was a personal vibrator. But it's supposed to be, secret, because it looks like you open it up, looks like it's lipstick. So you could just put it in your purse or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, I had already started listing it as a portable charger. I had to go back and change it and call it a personal neck massager. But I'm still trying to sell it. It's still sitting there. I can't believe it hasn't sold.
Oh my God.
What's your eBay store name?
Oh God. It's BB319.
Oh my God.
It's on there.
Weird.
I was like, if I would have sold that as a portable charger, that would have been returned so quick.
It would have been so funny, though.
I know.
Oh my god. Sell it as a drink mixer or something.
Yeah. It's a piece of art. It's decorative.
Did you see Glamour Closet?
What did Glamis say?
They said we found a breast pump at the bin that had someone's milk in it turning brown.
I've heard of people finding that.
no.
Ugh.
That is nasty. Did you buy it? I gotta know now. Did you buy it? Please tell me you did. That's dedication.
Yeah, just rinse it out. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
that's dedication. Yeah.
Big Brother is a vintage dildo hand crank device.
That's a good question. NC Picker wants to know if you listed it as pre-owned.
Oh, it was brand new in the box.
Oh, okay.
I did not list it as pre-owned, but I don't know why people won't buy this beauty. It's just a little red tube of lipstick.
I would think, like, why would you have to, like, why would it have to look like something else? Because when you're using it, you're in a private moment, I would hope.
Well, I think it's for people that keep one in the purse at all times.
What? Do people do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
People- okay.
Yes.
People always also have like, there'll be people that go out like couples and whatnot, and they'll have like the girls wearing the panties and the guys got the remote. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
thing,
fun.
too. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Fun Friday night.
Wait till they're about to order their food and then.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I guess
I don't
maybe
even know how you
your
follow
kiddo
this
gets into
up.
your purse looking for a piece of gum. And they're like, oh, here's your lipstick, Mom. I don't know.
Yeah, what if a friend was going to borrow some lipstick from you? Just went in your purse because you're close like that,
Yeah, so weird.
They chip a tooth. Then what?
I mean, it's not good. It's not good. All of a sudden, it starts vibrating. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare.
Oh.
Oh Lord. See,
Well, on
I
that
know
note,
that is a
that's the end of the
lucrative
show.
business. Isn't it where on eBay that you can't sell adult products anymore? Didn't they say they're going to stop it?
I know magazines they stopped. I can't remember. I think they stopped magazines.
Wow.
Maybe I'm wrong. I
Like
know it
what?
was something.
There was something
someone-
they sent out an email about it.
Yeah, I remember. That's what I'm trying. Does anyone know what we're talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't even listening.
Oh, at least you're honest. No, I
am
think
sure.
eBay stops letting people sell adult toys and products like that. Like
Oh, that's
dildos and whatnot.
Well, why would they do that?
I remember seeing an email and like people on YouTube were all in an uproar about it. Like, this is the last day you can list this stuff. And oh, okay. So NC Picker said yes, they managed payments. They stopped the sale of adult content.
I'm so sorry. I'm reading Keith's comment.
Keith's comment. We've missed you, Keith. Where have you been, man?
So is everything tasting okay? Woman at the table. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
You never know. The table next to you.
So you can't even sell like vintage Playboys because that's like a collectible item. Those
Right.
can't be sold anymore?
That's what I've heard. But I know
I was gonna say,
specifically
I'm pretty
like the
sure they
toys,
got
like
banned.
that's a big profit category right there.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. And
Because
you can
people
get
want to
them
buy that
really
stuff
cheap.
online. They don't want to go into a store and buy it. They want to be anonymous.
Exactly. You can get them from wholesale liquidation companies for a couple bucks and sell them for $30-$40. So.
I didn't know that.
But you can also sell your used panties on Poshmark for quite a bit. I'm not saying go do that. I'm just saying you will get asked, are these used? I'd like to purchase them. No, they're not.
You gotta
used.
make that
They're
bread.
brand new. So, I mean, people find a way.
That's not my thing.
It's not my thing either.
Smut sells, Harry says.
Yeah.
That's why people watch this show, Harry. Nate's half naked. I'm pretty.
That is true.
It's actually in Nate's contract. He can only button so many buttons. If he goes
Oh,
one more
wow.
higher, then he's out of here.
Yeah. Well, who wants a stuffed shirt?
That's right. My used
If I
panties
could-
haven't sold yet. It's weird.
Well, I know some resellers on there are like, yep, I sell them. You know, so I'm like, well, you go, girl. I ain't mad at you.
Now, when we're talking about that, are we talking like unwashed, like a fetish thing, or
Yes, that's
Okay,
so.
that's-
If you list panties, it never fails. Someone will make a comment on the listing and say, "Are these worn or would you model them?" Like they'll do, you know.
sure?
No.
Oh, guys, this is chat's going downhill. You see Patrick's comment.
What?
Thank
what
you,
no.
Tina. I got one of my eBay accounts shut down because of that, and my OnlyFans site require video interaction. Now I can just wear and sell.
And think of how much time you're going to save. So much faster.
Keith, I kind of feel like there's maybe a market out there. The way people are so weird that there are a skid
Yeah.
mark fetish somewhere.
I would not be surprised, honestly. I would be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's the Nate and Nate collection. Always wondering what's Nate wearing.
I hope there's no children listening. I apologize.
Yeah, me too.
Nate will pay for your counseling.
It's okay. They'll be all right.
Walk
With
it
what
off.
they see today, I don't think it would make a difference.
I don't either.
Yeah.
All right, I'm changing gears. Tina, if you were a teacher, what book would you what book would you insist on every student reading?
Ooh. Now that's tough. There's a lot of good books out there.
There sure is. How about you, Nate? Any books besides your wife's poetry? This isn't time to pimp your wife's poetry. Although I'm sure it's good, and I am going to buy one.
I don't know. I really like Of Mice and Men. I think that's a good story. I don't necessarily know if it's one that like everybody has to read, but I think it's a good story. Good book.
Tell me about the rabbits.
The rabbits.
Tell
What
me about the rabbits.
What about the rabbits?
That's a good one.
It is good. Yeah, it's good.
What about you, Chuck?
I would pick either The Millionaire Next Door or Rich Dad Poor Dad, because I just think they're two books that kind of turn what we think of as a wealthy person on its head. Like we think of a wealthy person as flashy car, big watch, huge house, when really most millionaires live pretty modestly. And
So true.
that's partially why they're millionaires. I mean, they make good money, but then they do smart things with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I just, those both just kind of blew my mind.
That is so true. You would walk right by them and never know they're millionaires. I mean, we have several in our small city that we live in. And it's so funny when they've been pointed out to me by my accountant. And I'm like, no way. That's a millionaire? And they look like they haven't bought new clothes in 10 years. It's funny.
Yeah, I've only known a couple millionaires in my life. And one of them you would want to hand him a couple bucks when he walked by because he looked homeless.
But that's why they have all this money,
Yeah,
They need to go out and buy new cars and stuff, and then we're stuck paying loans down.
Well, that guy in particular, he needed a new truck for his business, and he wrote a check for the full amount. Okay.
Yeah. No
More
interest.
money, more problems. Skipper rides again. 1984, that's a good one, Mars.
Patrick had an interesting book.
Yeah, I'm not reading that one.
Oh, you're not?
I'll blush and get all embarrassed.
I would have to agree with you, Chuck, though, on Rich Dad Poor Dad. I feel like everyone should read that book when they're young.
I've never read that. Who wrote that?
You should read it. It's really Richard. No,
Robert.
What's his name?
Robert Kiyosaki.
Kiyosaki.
I remember it was like on the bestseller list or something for a while.
And he's written a lot of other books that are good too, but that one really explains
It's
his
the best
philosophy.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting stuff.
I feel like some people don't like him because he comes off a little abrasive when if you watch his speeches and stuff.
He does.
So he kind of comes
wow.
off as a dick, but I don't think he's coming from a bad place. I don't think, anyways. He may be, who knows? But
So is
I
it
hope
like
he's-
really about recognizing wealth as more than monetary? Like it's
No, it's talking about the monetary stuff, but it's just saying that, thinking that you go and mortgage a huge house and finance a huge car isn't what rich people do,
oh, okay.
The Millionaire Next Door is like the number one vehicle driven by millionaires in the U.S. is a Ford F-150. That blew me away. The number one watch was Timex. They buy Timex watches.
Wow.
Just things like
Wow.
that.
Well, if you think about it, like if you look at Hollywood, the celebrities, they're all, spending buku bucks on designer, this, whatever, because they want to perpetuate the image that they are wealthy.
Yeah.
True wealth, you don't have to do that. A lot of them are recluses. It's interesting.
And then a lot of people go bankrupt too when all of a sudden, that fame is gone.
Yes.
I forgot to
Oh,
highlight
wow. You finally highlighted the first chat of the night, and we're 40 minutes till the end. Great job.
You could have
We
reminded
can't see
me.
Tina. We can't see Tina.
I
I'm
can
trying to
fix
get over the thing.
There.
That's good. You edited my tits out.
Yeah. Okay, so what's his question? He wants to get his hands on as seen on TV products per pallet. Suggestions? For real? I don't know where you get that stuff.
I would think some of the wholesale liquidation companies might have it, like Quick Lots, something similar to that. I would think maybe even We Bargain might have some. But I mean, if you're specifically looking for just those type of items, I'm not sure. I think they would probably have some mixed in, but
I would require everyone to read Shakespeare to really appreciate it. How to hate old literature. I used to actually kind of like Shakespeare.
I do like Shakespeare. I just wish I could pay someone to read it to me because it is painful to read through.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could get an audiobook.
I had a good literature teacher in college because we would read it as a class on our own. And then in class, she would explain it to us. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, that's what they were saying.
Yes, exactly.
As seen on TV is quick to do heroes. Oh, that stinks.
I didn't know that. Hmm.
Somebody has a great podcast.
I think it's the author of the book you were talking about, Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, probably.
Mhm.
Or Shakespeare. Maybe Shakespeare does.
That's a good question. Which podcasts do you guys follow, or do you follow any podcasts?
Well, let me bring them up because I'm bad with titles.
I have tons. Whenever I have to make a long drive, I just put the podcast on.
Isn't it like you would think it'd be annoying listening to people talk after we have people watching us, but but you know what I mean? Like listening to a podcast, it like helps me get through the day at work because I like to write a lot of reports and do a lot of documentation stuff. So
It's
it
kind of
kinda, like-
relaxing.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
would think, like if I'm on the highway, I'll play a bunch of them back to back, and you would think that would lull you to sleep. But I'm actually focusing on what they're saying, the words. So it actually helps keep me focused. That's weird.
It like helps keep your brain going because with music I can fall asleep driving. I know
Yeah.
it sounds bad, but
Yeah.
music I'm just like, oh, that's a good song.
Yeah,
there I go.
right. I really like Joe Rogan. That's one that I follow him. I listen to his stuff a lot.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's one of, on both. I have him. Well, actually, he's just on Spotify now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His show was better when he was in California. No, now that he's in Texas, he doesn't get the good interviews as much.
Yeah, I feel like he's the best part of the interviews half the time anymore. Just to
I
hear what
know.
Joe's gonna say.
Yeah.
I didn't know Ron Popeil died.
Who
You
died?
know, yes, he was like the king of as seen on TV.
Drop the voice.
Okay. So I won't bore you with all my sports podcasts that I listen to.
Too late. No,
But I'm trying to figure out how to work this.
your phone?
Well, I'm not very good with like these apps. So I struggle. Like I shouldn't, because I'm part of I consider myself a younger generation, but for some reason nothing clicked with me when it came to apps. But
You're an old soul.
Yeah.
like there's it's called Creepy, a horror podcast, real ghost stories online. There's a cold case one that I like to listen to.
Oh, I
and
always follow any kind of Dateline stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
stop myself.
I remember as a kid watching Unsolved Mysteries, and that guy that hosted it scared the shit out of me. Like after the episode, he's like, and he's still on the run. If you've seen this man, I'm just like looking out my window because I was so sheltered.
Who's talking?
Oh my God. I hate you guys. Respectfully.
All we see is the top of your hat, Nate.
There
I
he
am
is.
so short.
Look, he's a prairie dog. Now you don't see him. There he is. Now he's gone.
On Spotify, I listen to Supernatural by Ashley Flowers. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, I've
And
never
then
listened to that one.
Then Deathbed Confessions is pretty good. They do like
Oh.
celebrities and stuff like that where they tell their secrets right before they die. So,
Oh my gosh!
and then the
I've
last
never totally- I
podcast
gotta
on the
check that one out.
left is one of my
Bassmatic.
favorite.
That was awesome. You guys know the Bassmatic skit?
No.
Oh, that was back with what's his name? It was the original cast, but the Bassmatic was just a blender. But they would throw an actual fish in it.
Yeah.
Bassmatic. That was classic. Aykroyd, Dan Aykroyd. Thank you.
Me, Harry.
Oh yeah. Aykroyd.
I don't listen to too many podcasts. The ones I used to listen to were, what was it? Like stuff you didn't learn in history class or whatever, something like that.
Oh yeah, right. I see that one on there.
And what's the other one? There was another. The 10-minute podcast I used to listen to, but it's not on anymore. That was a comedy one where they
So
talk.
they cut it short, I guess.
Yeah, they would just come on for 10 minutes, and it was ridiculous. My favorite episode, which I've talked about multiple times, is they would say, "Okay, what's your best adult pooping your pants story?" And they had people calling in and telling stories about being an adult and pooping their pants.
And literally pooping their
Oh my god! And I cried the whole episode.
Oh my God, that reminds me. I just watched my husband and I for late night viewing before we go to bed. We watched Jackass, the movie.
Oh
So
god!
we watched. It was horrible.
I've never seen those movies.
Oh my!
They're coming
God.
out with another one. You guys know that, right? They're filming another one.
Are you serious?
With the
Yeah,
original
they're-
cast?
No, everyone but Bam is going to be on.
Well,
He
what's
is
his
like-
name? What was his name? Jason. He died in a car accident. The blonde.
Oh, Ryan Dunn.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
But aren't they all sober now?
yeah, and that's the reason they did not want Bam to come back, because he still struggles with sobriety, and they actually MTV and everyone filed a restraining order on him. Like it was getting
Wow.
bad. He's always making videos bitching about him, and I'm like, dude, get your shit together and then bring it back.
What? I had no idea about
Yeah,
this.
it's like all drama, but they all
Wow.
look for only being. I think they're only in their 40s or 50s, if that.
I think 40s.
Yeah, they look old and rough.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
they've had it rough. Look at all the
Yeah.
stunts they've done.
But
I
they all
know.
they all have perfect teeth. I think they've all gotten all their Replace.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
especially Steve-O.
What was the Bagel skit, Bear? Was that like Bag of Glass, where they had the lawyer on talking? If that's what it was, that was funny. Well, a little kid, he wants a bag of glass. So what? What's the harm?
Well, I love when they do Grandpa when Johnny Knoxville plays the bad grandpa.
Oh,
yeah.
Letting the kid drink and all that, and the people, they have no idea that he's dressed up, and they're like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "What are you gonna do? Beat my ASS and all this?" I spell cuss words, by the way.
It's okay. I won't judge you.
I would, but I don't know how to spell them.
Well, last week when we did the live chat, I had to spell out SE.
Oh, my.
And it's
What do you
not
mean?
even a cuss word.
Why are you just bashful? Are you just
I don't know. My daughter's 15. She hears me say bad words when I get mad, but I don't know if it's just from, that mom part of me from when she was little that I would spell everything out. And then one day she's like, "Mom, I know what that spells. Like, I get what you're saying, But I don't know. It just stuck with me. To this day, I spell out bad words.
so you do say them as well? Just
I do. If I get mad, I cuss like a sailor. That's the Midwest in me. I just want to point that out. Not my fault.
Keith, I am the same way. I am a sucker for stupid comedy. I really enjoy, especially when people are hurting themselves on purpose to get you to laugh. I will laugh every time.
It is hilarious. But when you mentioned the poop your pants, that made me think of Jackass because I was like, "Oh, I said the word." That made me think of it because
Ooh, I said the word.
you set me up. But they do that so many times in there's like 3 different movies, I think, and they're always doing that on camera. I'm like, ew. Yay, Margie. We're sisters.
Oh,
And
NC
really
Picker,
try
I
not
do
to,
watch
but-
the crate challenge, fellas. I don't understand why you would even attempt it, but I'm glad that people
I've
are.
been watching it. Yeah. My husband showed me the other day. I was like, people are doing this?
crate channel.
Well, you got to admit, though, if you think about it, and this may trigger some people, but I would say from what I've seen, 95% of them are men that
Yeah.
are doing the crate challenge.
That's
This is why men don't live as long as women.
Yeah.
What's
I
the crate
heard that
channel?
like an athlete is the one that started it. So that's an unfair advantage right there.
Yeah.
And he challenged people to do it. But didn't like a girl die recently from doing that? I heard.
It would not surprise me. I'm not for sure.
It says she
I know
fell broke her neck.
TikTok banned it, and like they've taken down all videos because of people getting hurt and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, no shit.
Yeah. I mean, what did you think was going to happen?
They literally stack milk crates like steps and then try to walk to a peak and then walk back down. But I've never seen anyone do it. I've seen everyone fall before, or they get the wobbles when they get to the top and then they fall.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why? You know the outcome.
Yeah. But you know who could do that with ease? Anyone from Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
Probably.
true.
Any one of them. Just doot, doot, doot. So much balance.
That's probably how they interview. Like,
Yeah. Let's see you
stack
do
up
the
the
milk
milk
crate
crates.
challenge.
So how you go?
Free diet. That's good.
I don't Google, Marcy. I ask people. Nate is my
But see,
Google.
I think when you spell out the words, it actually creates more emphasis on what you're saying. People are like, wait, S-H-I, oh.
Oh,
Because they
you
have to
mean
follow
that.
you.
I like to put in ridiculous substitutions for swear words sometimes. Like melon farmer. I love that one.
What is it?
Melon farmer for MF,
Yeah.
Because that's from Die Hard 3, I think, when that was on TV. At
Was
the first
it?
time I saw it on TV, that's what they put in for Samuel L. Jackson's every other phrase. You
Yeah.
dumb melon farmer. Just it killed me, man.
What's the one where he's with John Travolta? Oh gosh, such a
Oh,
uh,
the Quentin Tarantino one.
yes. How could I not know the title of this film?
I don't know. I can't think of it either.
This is gonna drive me nuts. Unreal. You don't
Someone
know
tell
it, Nate?
You guys don't want me to guess the title or anything.
He's John Travolta.
Pulp
Every
Fiction.
other word is MF, MF, MF. You know, and
Snakes on
John
a
Travolta
plane.
has to take the drug dealer's wife
Bear,
or girlfriend.
Bear got it. It's Pulp Fiction.
Okay. I would never have guessed that. Sorry, guys.
It's like a classic. It's awesome. Snakes on a plane. Yeah, close. Yeah. But like literally every other word is MF, MF out of his mouth. So like, could you imagine? Fudgesicle, yes.
I got a question for you, Tina. This has been bothering me all night, and I really need to know.
Okay.
It may be a little personal, so don't feel obligated to answer. But
Okay.
what do you think people will say at your funeral? It's something no one thinks about.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, wow, I don't know. Huh. I think they'd just be like, well, she did what she wanted to do. Because I always figure I'll go out doing something stupid. I'm the guinea pig of all my friends and family. Like, it's kind of like, remember the Czech cereal? Tell Mikey, he'll try it.
Yes.
Mikey, try the cereal. Remember that? Oh my gosh. So that's totally me. Like, if someone says, let me know how it goes, we'll try it out. I'm like, okay. And I go do it like an idiot.
It sounds fun.
Sounds great. Let's see what happens. Sometimes it works out wonderful. Sometimes it doesn't. So I would imagine my funeral would be one of those situations where they'd be like, well, she probably had fun. You know, she tried it.
Shut the front door.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, Keith, you're not going to block me. I got my booster seat now, so you're done.
Oh, you did get taller. Oh.
I really don't have a booster seat, guys.
Sure you don't.
What about you, Chuck? What are they going to say about you?
I just wanted to say what I kept going through my mind is they're going to be talking about your last words, Tina, which will be, oh, S-H-I. Sorry.
That's probably more accurate, actually.
I don't know. They're probably saying, yeah, Chuck was all right once you got to know him.
Oh my gosh. I have heard that at funerals before.
Or when they're like, he was such a good guy, he was just misunderstood. Like, no, he was an asshole. Like, let's just be honest.
He didn't mean to be an asshole.
Are you the ASS hole if you're the one saying that at the funeral?
That's a good question. It's like, what's a nice way to say someone's an asshole?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I'll tell you what's uncomfortable. I met this girl once. Okay. She looked like a linebacker. Like she was a big woman. Like an Amazonian or whatever you call them. Like big, you know, and very, you know, masculine features and everything. But she was a woman, you know, really nice person. And one day she's like, oh, I just got the new pictures into my son. Do you want to see the pictures? I was like, sure. And she shows me, God, I'm going to lose subscribers for this one. She shows me the picture. And I'm not lying, you guys. This is one of the ugliest kids I've ever laid eyes on. That's mean. It is mean. I know it's mean, but it's me being honest. And I go, ooh. And I look up now look, when someone shows you a photo of their child, what do they expect you to say back?
Oh, you have to say something nice.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh. I was like, I am not going to lie to her and say, look how cute. The kid is clearly not cute. So I was like, he looks just like you. That's what I said.
Well played, Tina.
The best save ever. I was like, I don't know what to say in this situation, you know? Woo! True story.
So speaking of that, I'll probably lose all my subscribers, but it's okay. You gotta start somewhere. I mean, here we are. So, I'm not a fan of babies. I know a lot of people are. Yeah, I know. Like a lot of people love babies. I'm not a big fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I work at a small company, so for a while it seemed like everyone was having a baby and bringing it around for show and tell. And I thought this was a workplace and not a baby
Show
parade.
and tell.
And one of the last people that brought their kid around, because everyone warned him, don't take him to Nate's cube because he does not care.
He's the baby hater.
And they brought their baby up to me. Like, hey, look, Nate. And I'm like, it's a baby. Just kept going. And they're like, oh, okay. They
But
stood
see,
there
they
for a
do
second.
that because they want. There's an expectation there. They expect you to say, he is so cute. Look at him, Gucci, Gucci, goo, and all that. But some babies are not cute. They look like little old grandpas. They look like shrivel up old men, you know? It's like,
I have a problem though. Like I have trouble holding babies when people want me to, because they're fragile, and I'm a Neanderthal, so I'm just like holding it like, okay, like I held it.
There's an easy way out of it, Nate. Sorry,
that's
And then like wiping my nose with my hand.
give me the little fella.
that would totally work. There you go. Now you've got your out. There you go.
He's
certainly unique.
The baby's got a face like a
Hey,
ring.
Flippy.
Oh God.
No, and it's not. I'm not saying I hate babies. I just prefer not to be around them because I got good reasons. One, they're fragile. Two, they ruin everything because they cry and
They do
cry.
cry a
It's
lot,
like
yeah.
you want to hang out with your friends, but they decided to be irresponsible and not use protection. So now here's a baby that's
It
ruining.
ruined your friendship. Yeah.
The best
Wow,
description.
I'm down to one subscriber. This is
The
weird.
best
Dang, that was
description of
fast.
babies is like babies are like having a drunk roommate, and that's so true. They cry, they throw up, they mess with.
But you know what I mean? I'm like you can't go out and travel whenever you want with the baby. Like not like you know what I mean? Like it
You're
just shuts you
restricted,
down.
Yeah.
Hello,
But they
Evan.
do grow up and they become amazing human beings.
True.
Just
True.
gotta
My
give you that
daughter is an
space.
amazing young lady, but
So she grew out of the
Babies
baby
are-
thing,
Yeah.
it's just everyone else's babies.
Yeah. There you go. That makes sense.
except for our viewers.
Yeah. Except
all have
for
beautiful
anybody in the
babies.
chat room.
Marcy, there's a lot of things I don't hate. It's just there's a lot that gets on my nerves. And this is why there will be like 3 people at my funeral. Oh,
And what will they
most
say,
li-
Nate?
if I live long enough, it'll probably most likely, I'm just going by the numbers. Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. But I'm just saying it'll probably be my wife and daughter and my brother. Maybe my sister-in-law and brother-in-law. We'll see. But it won't be very many.
I'll
You
be
think
there,
they'll
Nate.
say he was such a nice person and loved everyone? Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
No, I already told my wife. I'm like, if anyone says like, "Oh, Nate was such a sweetheart," which I'm a nice guy, but
You sure
I can
are.
also be a douchebag at
You're so
times.
lovely.
No,
But I don't,
no.
or like I don't want people to say fake things about me. You know what I mean? Because people do
right.
that where they're like, "Oh, he was such," like, no, he wasn't. Were you ever around him? like, what did you
Oh, your
see?
dad's calling you out right now.
Oh, I did.
My
it was
old-
it was my
that's
first
good.
Kager.
I want to do the eulogy at your funeral if I'm still around, Nate. So everything
I
you
would
hate.
love.
Oh Lord.
I would love. He hated clothes. He hated like all
Nope.
the things I hate.
I'm gonna say Nate was a swell guy, a lover of all people.
He just danced around and blessed everyone he was around.
He loved to
Especially
hold
love little
babies.
babies.
Yeah.
He used to volunteer at the nursing home.
You're like, Nate's final wish was for everyone to bring their baby today.
And if you need to change it, throw the diaper in the coffin.
So did I miss it, Nate? Did you say that you don't like old people too, or
What? Who said that?
could you mention the nursing home?
Nursing home? What am I missing?
Chuck said
I
he
just
loves to
assumed.
volunteer.
Don't you hate old people, Nate?
No. I mean, there's some old people that are mean and they're like, they're just
I
set
love
in their
that.
ways.
I love that he said there's some of you old folks.
Some of no. You guys are setting me up right now. I'm already down to 1 subscriber.
Nate's funeral will be
Hold on,
next
the one who got
Tuesday. I really don't like middle-aged people, but that's probably true, Isby.
So here's my question for you too. Would you or do you have a preference? Because you're already going to be dead. Would you
I
want
like
to be
women.
buried or cremated?
Whatever's cheaper. If it was legal, I would have her just throw me in the backyard somewhere. But since people
That's how
frown
I feel.
upon
I'm
that,
like,
yeah.
whatever's easiest. I'm
So-
all about
But I'm-
convenience.
Nate's choice
I've
is
already
taxidermy.
No, it really. I told my wife I want to be stuffed and put
Yeah.
down here, and then they could just come visit me in my man cave anytime they want to.
Gross.
I mean, they do that now. They like pose
No.
bodies now, and you
Yes.
can take pictures. Yeah, look, Google that.
They
What?
do.
It is worth the Google.
But how do you preserve
Thank you
the
for
skin?
stopping
I mean,
by, Glamour Closet.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Glamma.
So you just preserve
like-
the skin some kind of way, and stuff
They literally. So I don't know if it's like Dominican Republic or where, but I guess a young local boxer died, and they actually posed him. His family did of him posed as his boxer, and there was another kid that died that loved playing poker, and his family put him at a poker table. And he had the shades on and everything, and I want that so bad. Like, I want a selfie stand at my funeral because that would be hilarious.
That is just bizarre to me.
Do you know what I want at my funeral? Seriously? I want a small, like, MP3 player slipped into my coffin that has snoring sounds. So when people come up to pay respects, you can hear me snoring.
Oh
Hey.
my, that's so mean.
Did you see a guy actually did that at his funeral? It was part of his
Yeah.
wishes. They played a recording when he was going down. It's like, hey, let me out. Let me out. I'm still
I-
breathing down here. Like it was kind of awkward too, because some people were like, you could tell was kind of disgusted by it, and others were laughing. That
One
truly
last
knew the
prank,
person
I guess.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, better than having people cry. Why not give them a good
Yeah.
laugh?
Oh, I got to apologize to Nate's dad. We shouldn't talk about Nate's funeral. No parent wants to hear that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
As I laugh.
Nate's going to have a long and wonderful life.
No, I seriously want to be cremated just because I think it's the cheapest if I remember.
Yeah, I
I
literally
want whatever's cheap. So.
don't care because I won't be here. So do whatever you want.
When my father-in-law passed away, it was February. It was like 20 below and cold, and they're dropping his coffin into the ground. And I remember thinking at that time, I do not want to be in the cold ground. I'm like, be cremated. I
Yeah.
do whatever with my ashes, but I don't want to be. I don't know. It just seems so cold.
Sterile.
Well,
Yeah.
I told my wife I want to put it in the will, so she has to do it. But anytime they travel and take selfies in front of things, they have to have a picture of me, and it has to be awkward.
Hello, Bear. Or hello,
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
Yinzer Picker. I was reading what Bear wrote.
Hey, Mike. Well, if my family decided to stuff me and pose me or whatever, all I ask is that they stuff me enough that all my wrinkles are gone, my skin looks great. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, give
Put
me
a little extra
abs.
stuffing in there.
Take the fat
Yeah.
out of my belly and put it in my arms. That'd be awesome.
I mean, think of
I don't know.
what you could do.
I think it'd be kind of fun to look like the guy from Men in Black that has the alien and twists his head, the farmer guy. I think that'd be kind of
Yeah.
fun. Give something that they won't forget.
Uh-huh.
This has got to be the most interesting show we've ever had.
It's kind of morbid if you think about it. Getting morbid.
Morbid's not bad though.
Yeah. Brought me up beside the jukebox.
So yeah, Nate was showing me pictures of some dishware that he bought recently, and I was very distracted by the centerpiece on his kitchen table that I couldn't even hardly comment.
What was the centerpiece?
It was
Let
a
me
jar
see
with
if
a
I-
baby in it. A doll.
Oh.
She's like, oh.
And it was like pieces. I think he's going to show a picture.
Doll
Yeah.
parts?
Well, I mean, it's mostly a doll.
Are you putting it
collect-
together to sell it?
No, we collect creepy dolls, haunted dolls, Ouija boards, all kinds of stuff. So our house is like a little creepy museum, and
Wow.
I don't think anything of it. I did not think anything of it when I took a picture for Chuck, and I'm like, oh yeah, people are not used to this.
Yeah. It's my normal, not your normal.
Yeah, I don't know
But
if this is much.
I appreciate it because my oldest daughter would do something like that and think nothing of it. And then I would walk in and ask questions and she'd be like, yeah, there
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh, that is creepy.
That's our centerpiece for our
What?
kitchen table.
Now, do you guys? I'm assuming you've seen Annabelle. So do you collect the Raggedy Ann dolls and all that?
We don't have any, but I would totally buy the original doll if it was ever for sale. If I had that kind of money.
Really, you're not afraid? Woo!
No, I mean so we went. There's a haunted estate south of us. I think it's only like 20 minutes, but they had two haunted porcelain dolls supposedly, and they were like talking about all the bad luck it gives people when they touch them and all this stuff. So of course I had to touch them and take my picture with them, and then I was trying to buy them before we left, and the guy's like, dude, there's nothing for sale in this house. And I'm like, I'll give you $100 right now for both of them. And he goes, no. And I go 200 final offer. And he goes, no, I told you nothing's for sale. So. But yeah, I'd buy anything. And no, Bear, it is not a blow up doll. As my son says. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey, Angie.
Arte.
Sneak in. She's always late.
And just Tina, just to give you a little bit more of an idea, like we keep creepy dolls in old bird cages and hanging on our walls.
So now, do you guys go all out at Halloween and everything and like decorate, all out front? And
I don't
Not
think
really.
they need to.
like we love Halloween, but I mean technically our house is kind of Halloween all year.
Yeah.
Like when you walk in our hallway, I picked up this nice little black chest for free on the side of the road, so that's pretty awesome. And it looks like an altar. It's not meant to be, but we have like creepy doll, black candles, like everything.
So that's like your living room centerpiece?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would be terrified of that stuff.
So
I had a really old Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. I loved the Raggedy Ann and Andy show when I was a kid. I also love Holly Hobby. I just want to put that out there. Not sliding Holly Hobby. But anyway, I love old toys. Any nostalgic toys, I collect them. I have tons of them. I love them.
yeah.
So I used to have Raggedy Ann and Andy sitting on top of my bedroom dresser, and we watched the Annabelle show, and my husband was like, get rid of that now. So I no longer have them. I sold them. I was like,
okay.
I didn't know Annabelle was in Raggedy Ann.
We'll talk, Angie.
Scary.
If this makes you feel better, like we've bought dolls. We have supposedly a haunted nun doll we've had for years now. And when we bought, the guy's like, yeah, when I came into the shop, it comes off the second shelf down here because it was an oddity shop. And he talked about how it moved around all the time. That damn thing has not moved once since we've had it.
So you have all these things in your house. You've said haunted items too, right?
Yeah,
And
but
you haven't noticed anything.
I mean, at our old houses we have, but here there's literally nothing that has went on. And
So
we
maybe
try to
it's not the
explain
item,
everything.
maybe it's the house. Ooh, that's
Could be.
scary.
Oh, I know. I'm down here in the basement a lot, and I can tell you there is nothing weird that happens down here, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Oh, I beg to differ, Nate.
Maybe to other people, but to me, I was like, eh.
Well, if you ever see anything, record it. We want to see it on YouTube. You know?
We go ghost hunting, so yeah.
Oh wow. There's a big spot here. I'm right next to Tombstone. Big Nose Kate's Saloon. They did a big special there, and there's a lot of stories in Tombstone.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like there's so many places that we still want to go. But last year, of course, it shut everything down. So it was like, now we're trying to figure out what's safe and what's not. So
yeah. Yeah, I was just watching I watch a lot of documentaries, and I was watching one on Amityville, and I was like, I couldn't sleep for like an hour after I watched that thing.
Only an hour?
Yeah, I just laid there like this, wide awake. Did you hear that? Anybody hear anything?
I'd be like that for 2 days.
Oh,
I
didn't even finish
off.
the whole thing, but it's so creepy. Oh,
we actually dozed off ghost hunting before. We were at like the Ohio State Reformatory, the old prison. I think they actually filmed Shawshank Redemption, maybe out of
I
it.
think so.
But we literally fell asleep ghost hunting because I don't know. I guess we just don't get. I can fall asleep anywhere, so that's a bad thing. But it's just one of those things.
There's a new one. I think it's on Discovery. Is these 3 dudes that go ghost hunting?
Hello, Mark.
A brand new series. What is it?
I was just saying hi to Mark. Sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm like, huh?
You interrupted her.
And it is hilarious.
Sorry.
So I cannot remember the name.
You don't remember what it's called?
I don't remember what it's called. These 3 black dudes, and they go, and like the one stays out in the van and does all the talking and says, "Okay, we're."
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
it's something
hilarious.
Brothers, isn't it? It's like
I
Ghost
think
Brothers
so.
or something.
It is. Yeah, it's like Ghost Brothers or something.
Yeah.
It's like on Discovery. It was the funniest thing I've ever watched.
I've seen
They
that.
go to all these
you-
haunted places.
You know Zach Bagans, right? From Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Well,
seen
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
How dramatic they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everywhere they go, they say there's a demon. So we've went to a lot of places they've investigated, and then once the NDA is up, the place can talk about what went on. So when it expires, they're like, I'm telling you right now, there is no demon here. Zach said there was a demon, but I can tell you that had to be for TV because there's not. And we met Zach. He was a pretty chill dude. He was just weird. And then we got yelled at. So we went to his museum. My wife got yelled at to get away from his car, but we went to his museum and we parked, or we had the Uber drop us off in the back, and we're like walking through, and I told her, I'm like, that's like a $200,000 car sitting there. There is no way that is no one but Zach, because who else is going to drive to the museum in that? And it was parked privately, and I guess her jacket zipper touched the car.
Oh,
and
no.
the security guard yelled, like, get away from the car, don't touch it, you're gonna scratch it. Like, he like freaked out. And I told her when we were walking away after, like, oh, we're sorry, and I was like, that has to be Zach Bagans' car. And he was there. He came out, and we got to meet him, take a picture with him and stuff.
So you think it's all like fake? I think a lot of it's fake, like just for TV.
I think there is some activity at some of the places because we've been there, but it's called not freaking out, because what's it going to do to you? I've never been picked up and dragged. If I had, I'd shit myself, and then I have a different perspective. But I mean, it just doesn't happen. And like, I think a lot of his is, he's just a dramatic person.
Yeah.
So I think it sells. Obviously, I mean,
Yeah.
look, we've had a show for 20 years or something.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't like his show so much.
yeah.
We quit
Just
watching
like
it
the
because
dude
they
you're
got
talking
on.
about, they're like, did you feel that? It just got 5 degrees colder in here.
And
What was that?
then they're like, he's like,
Yeah.
and then like Zach gets all mad and like something's affecting me, and I'm like, bro, come on, you probably have gas.
No Bigfoot. You lost me at Bigfoot. Sorry, ESP.
I just watched a documentary on that.
Big brother, I respectfully disagree. I think the aliens came by a long time ago and was like, hell no, these people messed up and left. Like, they saw how we don't even get along with ourselves. So
Yep, I think they check in from time to. Me and my husband both think that what's his name, the Tesla guy.
Oh, Elon.
Yeah,
Musk.
Elon Musk. We were like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's an alien just living amongst us.
I've heard that theory.
Have you?
I wonder.
Have
But
you
I think
guys
for the
watched
majority
him
of them, they
speak?
see us and they're like, nah, let's try. Give them another 10 years and come back, see if they're any better.
Exactly. Have you watched him speak though? How awkward it is every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like when he was like in the NASA press conference, and then when they came back, it was like, what are you talking about right now? And then he like does this laugh, and like no one's laughing with him, and it's like,
Hey.
what?
He just counted the corners.
Oh, I just saw that.
Chuckfoot. That's just mean, Mark.
Hi, Mark. If I didn't say hi to you earlier, sorry.
Chuckfoot. Oh.
I've been called worse.
That might be a good DJ name for you, Chuck.
Chuckfoot. I like it.
Yeah.
Chickenfoot's a good band. So Chuckfoot, then I get it. Sasquatch at an auction. Actually, at a lot of the auctions, I'm not the biggest guy. We got a lot of big fellas around here.
I'm never coming to Wisconsin.
It's all them
again.
cheese curds, I think.
Cheese curds and runs. We live to be
They
about
started
50.
on the cheese curds young.
Oh, you ruined it by saying just kidding, Mark. You don't have to say just kidding. I'm not too sensitive. But I will get you. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Flippy's right about that. They said that Elon Musk has Asperger's.
Oh, I did not realize that.
But think
So
about
didn't
this.
either.
If you were really an alien visiting and living on Earth, trying to live amongst the people to learn them, wouldn't you come up with a reason for your odd behavior?
True.
Part of your cover.
I have Asperger's, sure.
I mean, could be true, could be alien. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And he's a genius, like weird genius level, like unearthly.
It really is.
Yeah.
I would think that if there's intelligent life out there, we're just a big reality show for them. I bet you they just watch us and get a kick out of how stupid
So we're like their jackass show.
Yes.
Yeah. They're like, let's see what they're
Hey, you
doing
didn't
today.
spell it out. I'm proud of you.
They're
I
all
wanted to. My brain said, don't do it. Don't. I think you guys are a bad influence. That's what it is.
That is so true, Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So you got anything you need to promote, Tina, before we end this?
Check out my channel, Resale Royalty 74. We do a live every other Friday.
The link should be below, I think. I hope I remembered.
Yeah, Tina's links
Okay,
below.
great.
Okay, good.
And I do lots of unboxings and just reseller related talk. Love to have you over there.
It is a good channel. I attend regularly.
Attend.
You make it sound so proper.
There's no swearing. It's great.
Only the spelled words. I only spell.
You're doing a fine job, Keith.
He's serving.
Nate, you got anything you got to promote?
I'm going either later tonight or early tomorrow before work. I'll be posting another video. I'm actually I've learned if I make a few videos at a time, then I'm better to, I guess, have more consistency on YouTube. So,
Yep.
I get it.
Record in batches. That's the way to do it.
I literally I made a gaming video, edited an hour and 44 minutes of it, and then realized the last, because I trimmed it down to 15 minutes and realized the last 8 minutes of it, the words was not matching the gameplay. So now I'm starting all over. I did something. I'm magical. I don't know how I did it, but here we are. We're doing it all over again.
That's crazy. I hate that.
What about you, Chuck?
It's just
What do
better
you
to
have
do it
coming
in
up?
batches for sure.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night on Gino's Finds channel, we're going live at, I think, the same time as this show, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. I have no idea what we're going to be talking about or anything. That's kind of like this show. It's a little spontaneous.
Yep.
We'll probably
It
see
is.
Gino dancing. He may get.
Oh, I'm
shirtless.
there.
I don't know. It'll be fun. It's always fun.
It's always fun. I'll check it out for sure.
Cool. That's all I got. I got.
Oh, next week will be on my channel. We have Dina, the thrifty junker. If I did not screw up her YouTube name, I hope I didn't. But Dina will be on our show. So
Awesome.
Has she been
Thank
on
you,
before?
big brother.
she has not. Thank you.
I know
big
we've
brother.
talked about it, but
No, this will be our first time.
I am gonna. Did you see HE double hockey sticks?
thank you.
It's kind of okay to say that word.
The HE double hockey sticks out. Tone it down a little, Keith. Come on.
Getting a
I
little
just don't have a
aggressive.
filter, I guess.
Big brother
Thank
likes your
you.
channel.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just have fun on my channel. I really do. I press record and talk.
Well, I think we'll let everyone go then. It's been a glorious evening. Thank you, Tina. Thank you to everyone in the chat.
Thank you
you,
for having
Tina.
me on. I had a lot of
And-
fun.
We will see you guys next week on Nate's channel, Clothing Optional. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
No buttons.